Hey, what's going on, everyone? So right now, kind of what's rolling on the Twitter right now. Azeez Al-Shaair, he's a free agent this year. He signed, I believe, a 1-year contract. What was it, like $5-6 million with the Titans last year, and he's a free agent. So that begs the question. We already know what happened with Dre Greenlaw. Unfortunately, he will probably be out a lot of the season, and when he does come back, the question is he going to be the same player? Which he probably will take him a full year, year and a half to get back. So who knows what's going to happen there? But the question is, should we bring him back? I don't know what his cost will be. I think at least $4-5 million right there for the linebacker, starting linebacker. And to me, man, I like Al-Shaair a lot. I thought what he did a few games in 2021, I was really impressed. Like, he is a solid ass linebacker. But to me, man, there's so many other needs, and there's not a lot of money out there. We're gonna sign Brandon Ayuk. He's gonna get his deal, and it's gonna be like 20-25 million a year, and there's not gonna be a lot left. So it's a tough situation to be in. But to me, I'm rolling with the young guys. I'm rolling with Jaylen Graham. I'm rolling with D. Winters. Now, it's tough, man, because one of them has to be a starter and step the F up. Because going from Dre Greenlaw to a rookie who's going to be a sophomore, a second-year veteran next year, it's going to be tough. It really is. But I liked what I saw out of both guys. I actually liked what I saw more out of Jaylen Graham. What I saw out of camp this last offseason, I thought he heard really good. OTAs, mini camp, training camp, even in the preseason, I thought he did really great, except he made one mistake in one game where he got a late hit. So basically he has a little Dre Greenlaw in him, which is kind of funny. But this guy, he's actually really good. He was known for being a cover linebacker. I believe he was a safety at one point at Purdue. So to me, we have to go cheap as far as paying guys. We can't go out there and pay another guy $6 million while you're paying Dre Greenlaw at the same time, who's pretty much going to be on IR most of the season. So unfortunately, if it was no cap, Eddie D was the owner back in the 90s, heck yeah, you go do it. There's no question, you go do it, man. But we have so many other darn holes that we have to address, and we're losing dudes too. Like, we're losing Chase Young, like we're losing Kinlaw, losing Givens, losing Gibson. Then, like, the list goes on. I don't even have the list of all the names we're losing. Like, we're losing a lot of players, and then we're not bringing back. So, I mean, that's why you draft D. Winters and Jaylen Graham later in the draft, because you're eventually going to have to use them. And unfortunately, we have to use them this upcoming year because Dre Greenlaw, it looks like he's out, man. It looks like he's not coming back. Well, who knows? He might come back, but man, when I hear Achilles linebacker, I always think of Bowman, man. Remember when he tore his Achilles and then came back, and he did not look the same at all. Like, he did not look the same at all, which was such a buzzkill, man. It sucked so much seeing that, because I love Bowman. So, I mean, right now it's just the money's tight. The money's tight to be going. That's kind of not a luxury pick, because linebackers are important, especially in that wide nine. And that's why, to me, in my opinion, like, you abandon that wide nine like quick. Like, you just go for a basic 4-3 defense, because the wide nine, you depend so much on your linebackers to fly and to get there. And if they don't get there, you're pretty much screwed because that's pretty much, those are the guys that have to make the tackles. And to me, it's going to be rough, man. It's going to be rough if you're going to keep going that wide nine without Dre Greenlaw. So, yeah, one of these guys is going to have to step up. And to me, like I said, I think Jaylen Graham is a better player than D. Winters. And D. Winters, man, that dude was a stud at TCU. That dude was sub 4.5 You watch the film, man. This dude flying left and right all the way. In that who was it against? Damn, was that against Michigan? Where you just see him flying all over the place, and it's like it was impressive. It really was watching that championship game. It was a semifinals, excuse me, against Michigan, where I was impressed. I was really impressed with him. However, this year he did play a few games this year, and I saw him whiff on tackles, which I didn't like. I didn't like at all. So, yeah, Jaylen Graham, someone who I have a little bit ahead, but it seems like the coaching staff for some reason had D Winters ahead of Jaylen Graham, and I think Steve Wilkes, who is gone, he straight up said that D Winters was the more natural linebacker, and that's why he did start. That he did get more playing time in the regular season because of that. So it should be interesting to see how this plays out. But for me, man, whatever money I have left over after signing, getting your needs out there, it's got to be O-line. It's got to be interior line and the right tackle. Obviously, defensive end. I think we're losing Farrell too. And we have to find a bargain out there. We have to find another Ebucom who we got on the cheap. We have to find another Omenahu who we got on the cheap from trades. We're gonna have to do that. Like, that's what we're gonna have to do. Like, there's not gonna be a lot of money out there. So I mean, this Al-Shaair thing, I see there's no way in it happening. There's no way, because we have so many other needs out there. Like, so many other needs out there. And I don't want to say run it back, because that just seems like the same thing's going to happen every time we hear run it back. Like in 2020, man, everyone was like, run it back with Jimmy G. I was like, fudge, no, go get Tom Brady, man. Like, don't run it back exactly the way we did last time. So I don't like that term, run it back. I just want to get new players, and a few new players, and some guys that could stand out, that could get us over that hump. So hopefully we could find somebody with the amount of money we're gonna have left after signing Brandon Ayuk. So I mean, we keep kicking the can back with all these guys restructuring deals, from Eric Armstead, who was it? I think Deebo Samuel, Kittle, Fred Warner. We keep kicking the can back, and it's almost I don't want to say it, man, but it's almost that time. It's almost time to it's almost time for the devil to collect. And that's kind of scary right there, knowing that like this year might be the last year we have that chance before, you have to start paying these guys big money as far as like their salary cap hit. And then obviously Brock Purdy's deal is coming up after this season too. So I mean, this is it. Like, this right here is our last chance at going all in, and we're going to have to do something. Something's got to happen. Every dollar is important at this point. So we'll see how it goes. But hopefully John Lynch, Kyle Shanahan, they spend every penny that we have accordingly, because we're going to need every good player to have a shot at making it back, and hopefully this time cashing it in. But yeah, man, that's what I got. Like, comment, subscribe. Talk to you next time.